What comes to mind when you think of sewage? Sewage is made up of more than 99% water, and the rest is stuff that we add to it. It's a combination of everything that goes down the drain. When you wash your clothes, take a shower or a bath, do the dishes, or flush the toilet. Most of us create around 162 litres of sewage each day. And once it leaves our drains, it doesn't just disappear. It travels through a huge network of pipes and pump stations designed to safely transport sewage to our water reclamation plants. I'm here today at the Bendigo Water Reclamation Plant. It's the largest of our 16 water reclamation plants across the Colaban region in towns like Castlemaine, Echuca and Kyneton. It's at these plants where we process used water or sewage from our customers. It's an important job that protects public health and the environment. Once your sewage reaches the plant, it's our job to turn it into something useful again. Let's take a look at how it's done. When sewage arrives at our water reclamation plant, we screen it to remove any large unwanted items. These screens are a bit like a large sieve. We find all sorts of things that shouldn't be here, like toys, false teeth, phones, keys, and even clothing. We also find other items that can cause big problems, like wet wipes, nappies, sanitary products, fats, and oils. Next, the water flows through large grit tanks. Here, small heavy items like sand sink to the bottom. The third step involves the removal of organic material through a process called biological nutrient removal. This is where our friends, the good bacteria, consume and break down the nutrients in our water like nitrogen and phosphorus. What we end up with is called sludge. The sludge is removed at this stage and then taken away for further treatment and drying, turning it into a reusable resource called biosolids to fertilise crops and farmland. But back to water. In step 4, the remaining water enters a series of clarifiers. Here, a natural process called sedimentation helps clear water float to the top. Finally, the water passes through more filters. It's disinfected with ultraviolet light and chlorine, so it's crystal clear and ready for reuse. All the way through the treatment process, the water is tested to make sure it meets strict rules. In fact, it is quality tested more times than bottled water. The recycled water produced here can now be used to irrigate crops, to water parks and gardens, and keep golf courses and sporting fields green. It's a fact that our water supply is limited, making the water we already have our most valuable resource. With demand for water increasing and our climate getting hotter, collecting, treating and recycling our water is vital for the future. And you can play a part.